Oh, this is Mr. Hornsby 83. Michael Hornsby, because I'm just going to go by my real name, because the Mr. Hornsby 83 channel I'm having issues with. And I'm done doing videos for that channel, I guess, so I'm going to do videos for this channel, which is Mike Hornsby. At the end of the day, like I said on my last on my Battle of God reviews, I will be doing the topic of Dragon Ball Z. The reason why I'm doing it tonight is because I got a special edition planned for tomorrow because of X-Men Days of Future Past comes out Friday, and me and my family's going to see it Friday night, so... Alright, and I'm going to start out, and it's pretty ironic that there's a thunderstorm outside right now, because I'm going to start out with the thunderstorm of crap that was Dragon Ball Evolution. That movie was garbage. And you know, when I see critics and fans giving it, you know, bad reviews and that, I'm like, well, you know what, I'll wait till I see it myself, give my own opinion. But the critics and fans this time were truly right about that movie. It was nothing but utter garbage. I mean, first of all, yeah, it's based on Dragon Ball, which Dragon Ball was a good series as well. But it starts with Goku as a teenager, with Gohan training him, his grandpa, and the main villain's Piccolo. How in the world is that possible when, before we even got to the Piccolo sagas, there was the Red Ribbon Army, Emperor Pilaf, and Goku was a boy, and he was a boy when he met Bulma, and I don't get it. Justin Catwit, I love the stuff you've done on Shameless. Emma Roseland, or whatever her last name is, I love the stuff she done on Shameless, but y'all should have never signed your names to this movie, because it was complete garbage. And, yeah, if I was reviewing that movie, I'd give it a 1 out of 5, because that's how terrible it was. But, which I probably won't review that movie. I can't put myself to the torture of watching that movie again and explaining all the critiques and all the mistakes they made with the movie. And now I'm going to talk about rumors about, you know, Dragon Ball Z movies, live action and that. Well, if you're going to do Dragon Ball Z movies, give it the same attention you give the comic book movies. And freaking don't just throw a crap storyline and that to it like you did with Dragon Ball Evolution. Make them good. And if you're going to start, here's what you do. You do a trilogy. Or you can do a quadruplet. But, you know, make the first one with the Saiyans and that. You know, Goku fights Vegeta and Nappa and Raditz and that. Base the first movie on that. Second movie, base it on, yeah, if you want, the Trunks, Androids, and Cell saga. Or no, my bad, the Frieza saga. I jumped a little ahead myself. Do the Frieza saga, the Namek, Ginyu, Frieza saga, all that, etc. Do that. Goku becomes Super Saiyan in that. Then do the Cell games, and, you know, Trunks and Android saga, unless you cram Frieza into the first movie, but I don't know. But if you want to go even further, you can do the Majin Buu saga, which I'm about to get to that saga here shortly. But you know, just, you know, get the right people that would fit those characters. Don't get people that you feel that, you know, them are the people you want. Get the people the fans would think looks like Goku, or looks like Vegeta, or looks like, you know, Yamcha, Krillin, you know, Piccolo, Tien, Gohan, etc., etc., etc. Get the right people for the movie. Get the right people doing the movie. Give it the same level of attention you give something like an X-Men movie, or something like that. But now I'm going to get to the anime series. And I want to start with, you know, kind of where some of the events of, you know, what happened with the first one. the first saga, which was the Vegeta Saiyan saga, where, you know, you fight Raditz, you fight Vegeta and Nappa. And, you know, the storyline for it was pretty good. Everybody was training hard to try to beat Vegeta and Nappa. Goku and Piccolo, it took all they could to beat Raditz, and still they had to have help from Gohan. But, you know, I mean, Dragon Ball Z was one of the greatest anime shows ever. And it had some flaws, I'll admit. There were some flaws in some of these storylines they did later on in the show. Mainly the Majin Buu saga, which now I'm going to talk about that. Because, one, the way the saga started, well, it started with Saiyan Man. Then it led into World Martial Arts Tournament. Then led into Babidi. Then it got finally to Buu. And I did not like the first form of Majin Buu. And the first form of Majin Buu, and you know, it was just ridiculous that, you know, how he looked. It was just stupid. I mean, the way he was acting, the way he was, and that was supposed to be the most powerful being in the universe. I mean, it was ridiculous with that. And then after a while you get to finally Super Buu, which, thank God, because that was a relief, but by that point people probably stopped watching because, you know, they were probably sick and tired of the Fat Buu stuff. And, you know, Super Buu was awesome. And, it was just crazy what happened. Tell her she's not seeing the movie for that. Sorry about that. Got distracted with something else. But yeah, you know, when I got to Super Buu and him feud, like stealing Gohan and Gotenks and Piccolo and all them, you know, it got real interesting. And the saga eventually ended with Goku and Vegeta. And, you know, something I also want to get to with the show, and I know I'm kind of jumping around here and there, is I want to talk about Gohan's ascension to what was supposed to become the Defender after Goku, which I don't know where that storyline, why it never ended up that way, but Gohan's real ascension really started. I mean, we've seen his power against Raditz and what he did to Raditz. We've seen what he did with Vegeta and Nappa. We've seen bits and pieces of it on Namek and against Frieza and all that. And, you know, Raditz, I mean, and Gohan, really his ascension really started right in the Garlic Jr. saga, which I don't know why when they first ran through these sagas, the people that created Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama and those guys, just cooking them, why they freaking decided just to, you know, skip the Garlic Jr. saga. But when they went back and started showing it from the beginning, they showed the Garlic Jr. saga. But, you know, Gohan really became into his own warrior in the Garlic Jr. saga. Then we saw what happened with the androids and Cell and all that. And it went on. And then it looked like Gohan was going to be the one to save the day, which I think that's really the way they should have did it. Kept Goku dead. I mean, yeah, it was great to see Goku and Vegeta come back and beat Buu. I mean, I'm a big Vegeta fan, so. But, yeah, it was really good to see them come back. But I think Gohan should have been the one to beat him. His powers were stronger than Goku. His powers were stronger than Vegeta from, you know, old Kai awakening them. And I don't know why they just didn't stick with it. But, yeah, I'm going to make this video a two-parter, so next week I'll continue more thoughts on Dragon Ball Z. I kind of skipped some things and didn't talk about everything, which I will get to in the next video. But until then, catch you guys later. Peace out.